In the second video of agency sales, we're going to look at what do you sell and why do you sell it? These are some questions you might not have asked yourself in a very long time, or if you've been through the agency growth pillar, you've actually delved into your packaging and pricing. But still, it's always a good reminder to just sit down and ask yourself, what do you sell and why do you sell it? What are you really good at the services that you sell? Like, what services are you really, really good at? Are the services you sell still getting results for your clients today? So, if you're still out there blogging away for your clients and putting text out there and the results are declining, it's time to reevaluate. Should you be taking those blogs and making videos for them instead and promoting them on YouTube, expanding the reach? Is it likely that the results that you're getting today are the ones that you're going to be getting in the future? If you're doing a lot of email marketing for a client today, fast forward and go, will this still work in 6 months? Or should we start doing a chatbot strategy for them today so that we can future proof ourselves? So these are questions you must be constantly looking. And this is where if you are going out, educating yourself, going to conferences, finding out about the new technology, and then going into how to create services for your business, you are at the leading edge of your agency and you're not going to get lost. To grow your agency, you've got to be on top of all the new online sales and marketing strategies. The value people see in your agency is what clients are going to pay for, and they need to be reminded of that all the time. Getting signed on to a contract does not mean that the sales process is over. Running a successful professional services agency is a complicated business and requires tight processes, time tracking, transparency, and to be constantly highlighting the direct relationship of the work you are doing for clients to the results that they are getting. There are many aspects you will need to get a grip on in this section, and they are starting with your own software that you use in your agency and what you recommend. So you need to look at what you are actually using yourself. Do you recommend it? For example, if you are a HubSpot agency, are you using it to the maximum? Are you showing every time you learn something new? Are you showing that to your clients? That's going to help them in their business. And monthly reports, monthly reports, monthly reports. You're going to hear me say this all the time. They are your sales opportunity. They are the reminder, hey, things are going great, or nope, that didn't go so well, so we're going to do something different next month. And they are the point every month to remind of the past and secure your future. So let's look at what services to sell. As I said, if you've done this exercise recently, great. You can skip over and fast forward. But for you new coming in here, this is where you've got to do an assessment of your current offerings. What are they? And make a list and start to ask the team. If you've got a sales team and marketing team, bring them in. If you are a small agency, bring the whole agency in. Book some time, maybe a lunch and learn in the diary, and get this exercise done. Evaluate the last 3 to 5 clients, the good ones and the bad ones. List your favorite clients. Why are they your favorite clients? Where are there similarities? And what was the work that you did for them? And what was the results that you got for them that are really good? And conversely, the bad ones, why did you take them on board as a client? Was there something that you weren't so sure about, but you ignored it? And if you were promising something, why did it not work? Did it not just work for their industry, or did it not work? Is it something like an old technique that you need to stop doing? Now you need to start asking the questions about, what do you like doing? What are you good at? What gets results for your clients? What work is profitable? If you go back as well, we've done the agency. There's in the agency growth section, there is a whole area of which are your more profitable clients and what are your profitable packages. What do you not like doing and why? I mean, if you don't like doing web design, don't do it. freelance it out, outsource it out. You know, don't be doing work that you don't really love and not feel like you're the experts in. Once you've answered all these questions, make a list as a team of what you're going to offer. Then what does the team think you should offer? Is there something missing? If you're not doing conversational marketing today, why not? Is there a very good reason for that? Now you make packages according to the client's challenges and group them together. You would look at setup as part of this. Where are the planning time, and is that highlighted in the package? Have you got your preparation and setup clearly defined? When clients sign up with you, they think they're going to start straight away, but we know that they can take 4 to 6 weeks to get all the setup done. You could do an on-site workshop while the setup and prep is being done. It could be the personas that need to be done in that workshop. So there is the work, but there's the ramp up to getting the work done. There's a lot of information like content and things you need to get from the client. You need to get all the people that are working on the team in the same office at the same time. There could be holidays, etc. So with this in mind, are you going to offer a marketing audit before the actual sale of the project or the retainer? Are you going to charge for your setup, making it a setup charge, and then you start the monthly project or retainer? And are you going to charge for on-site and workshops? So once you have your core packages and your definition of what you actually do relating to the challenges and the solutions that you actually provide, then you can offer these add-ons and make sure you've got your audit part, your setup part, and your workshops, and that you are charging accordingly. Price list on your website. There are a lot of agencies who have packaged their services into 3 or 4 offerings, and they are priced differently and should be focused on the timing of results. I'm going to show you an example of that soon. This is probably worked better in the early days of digital marketing. However, today clients are very well educated and they may have worked with a few digital agencies before you. So they're going to want a more customized solution offered to them. Now, this does not mean that you're offering specific packages for every different client. It just means that you're going to strip down your packages into some core offerings and then provide add-ons that will provide the customization. Do not hide your pricing. You must get 3 or 4 simple packages up on your website based around growing quantity and quality of visitors or leads, or both. That's the basic core of what you do. So are you offering those simple, straightforward, in business language that everyone understands? Does Granny understand your pricing? Once you have these the packages, then you can provide a list of add-ons. Are you going to offer video? Are you offering conversational marketing? Are you offering design? What are you offering are the add-ons that they can choose from? In each of these packages or add-ons, explain how they solve problems in relation to the challenges your clients have. Words like, are you not getting enough visitors to your website? This package will help you get more visitors to your website, thus helping your awareness of your company. Things like that, just simple language, less of the acronyms. On this pricing page, you can allow prospects to choose what they would like and include a form to book a call with your agency sales team. Get that self-service in. So they might want to pick and choose, like they're picking from a menu, and then you can book a call and then follow up as quickly as possible. If that meeting's booked in your diary, great. Follow up with, hey, I'm really looking forward to it. Do a Vidyard video. Get them to see who you are and your personality, that you're passionate about their business and that you're looking forward to their call. In your packages, do not promise sales, do not promise revenue, do not promise numbers. You cannot rely on this unless you are actually working hand in hand with the sales team, training them, coaching them, following up with them, because all you can do is guarantee quantity and quality of visitors and leads. What happens with the lead when it goes to the salesperson, it can't even rely on it day to day. One day, the salesperson in a company might be in great form and on a roll and following up with everything. And then the next day, they might be having a bad or a busy day and they haven't followed up on time. So don't promise the sales, only promise to do the best that you can to help and support. And if they want sales, that's when the sales enablement kicks in, like we talked about earlier on. Here are some really good examples of agencies who are offering packages and add-ons and making it very self-serve. So it's talking about, you can see here with blueleads.com, you can go over there and check out their pricing page. They talk about the goals of a company and the services that are offered. So do people need help with content creation, buyer persona development, email marketing? You can see here, very simple language. Trade shows. Do you need help with a trade show? And they take on the journey from there. So check out that website. It's a great one. I work with Perry. He has put this up on his website about a year ago, and it completely transformed how many leads he was getting through his business. So obviously it's Penguin is the name of the company. So he's picked packages that are different penguins, which I think is fantastic. Now, he does talk about points here, and he has got pricing. I'm going to talk about points in a second. But you can see here about the growth velocity. You know, how quickly do you want to grow? Are you slow and steady, or are you on an absolute time rush here? You've got to get growth really quickly. Underneath this, he's got a selection of add-ons. So you can select this package that you want to talk about with the add-ons and book a time. He is getting leads every single week as a result of this. Transparency and booking. The market is educated. They want to choose and they want to talk. Another great example here, example 3, is agency with Impact in the States. And they have videos. How can Impact help you with your inbound marketing? And this, again, is a fantastic way to show personality. Nick Sal is the salesperson, so he's getting his face and his voice there and his passion across. So explain how your business can get results along with your pricing page. Now, points-based pricing has been a bit of a conversation topic, definitely for the last 5 years. And it really kicked off when PR 2020, who is an agency in Cleveland, a very long-standing HubSpot agency, started to use points-based pricing. And with this, they would set a package and have points. And the client, they would talk to the client about what the points was going to get them, and they worked on that. Now, if you look at their website today, they have both points and money. So if it was easy to use points, they would just be using points. And I have seen this come up over and over again, to use points-based pricing or to not use it. My personal feeling is it can complicate the sale. It can complicate the conversation around what you're trying to do for the client, and then you're switching over. Now, as an alternative to that, you could perhaps do internal point system for managing the services if you have junior account managers who are not comfortable talking about money. So how this would work would be you would close the sale by selling a list of services and packages in an agreed currency. So if it's pounds, euros, etc. Then you would switch this over to the account management document, which I've shared with you in the services section, and you would make the package would turn into internal points. And then the account manager will take the client through the spreadsheet and explain that the points are used internally to manage the project. You can see the account management training in the agency services if you wanted to do that. Now, there is a caveat with this. It can get complicated. It can slow things down. It can overcomplicate internally. So really, you've got to ask yourself the question, do you have a very advanced sales team that are ready to do this? Do you need to do this? Or can you stick with results that you're getting for clients and money and just have it very straightforward? Now, if you really are hell-bent and you were like, nope, I want to do points, definitely recommend going ahead and buying the points-based course that PR 2020 did with HubSpot. And you can see the link there, and it is still available on demand. I think £1,000 is what I saw it on price for. So I hope you've enjoyed this section around what do you sell in your agency and why do you sell it. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, drop them in the feedback below.